walking away from tension and holding peace at your center. First, find a quiet place to sit or lie down. Make yourself comfortable and give yourself permission to spend this time in a state of easy solitude and free of myriad thoughts and things to do. Take a deep breath and release. With your eyes closed, scan up the body using your imagination, starting at the toes, the arches of the feet, the heels, the ankles, the calves, the knees, front and back, the thighs, the pelvis, the stomach, the small of the back, the ribs, the sternum, the clavicles, the upper arms, the elbows, the wrists, the inside of the hands and fingers. Then back up the arms to the neck, the head, the face, the forehead, the area between the eyebrows, the muscles around the eyes, the cheekbones, the muscles around the mouth, the tongue, the jaw. Take another breath and have a big release of everything you have just scanned through. Now, imagine that you are standing on a promontory, looking out to the raging sea. The water is dark, busy, and full of waves peaking in bursts of whiteness. In the air you can see the seabirds scaling the heights and wildly calling to one another. It is the embodiment of energy, of busyness, of tempestuousness. You feel the wind buffeting you and drops of water tingling against your skin, hair and clothes. You have been here for a while, and it is both a little frightening and very tiring, as it requires you to have courage and strength. Though you are fully capable of staying here, suddenly you make a decision, the first time it's occurred to you, to turn away and to leave the promontory, the ocean, and the wildness. So you do it. You turn your back on the chaos and you start to walk down a flight of steps. Almost immediately, the soundscape changes. The relief of not being buffeted by the raging energy of the elements floods over you as you keep walking. The sound of the sea drops gradually to a distant moan, and though you can hear the seagulls calling, they are so distant now. You continue, and after a while you come to a river, gently flowing and catching shards of sunlight on its surface. You see green seagrass swaying and moving just beneath the surface of the water, and marvel that only a short time ago you were in such chaos. Gradually, as you walk around a bend in the river, you come to a long flint wall. It is ancient and interesting, and you stop to look. Then, a little further down, you notice an old wooden door. You walk towards it, reach out for the latch, open the door and walk through, curious to see what is on the other side. Your heart leaps as you see that you have entered a beautiful garden lined by trees and filled with summer flowers swaying in a warm breeze. You see a fallen tree and decide to sit down on it so you can continue to marvel at this place. After a while, you hear another sound. You look over to the foliage from where it seems to be coming and see an animal looking at you calmly. You look a little harder and are surprised and pleased to see that it's a deer, a doe. She continues to look at you from between the leaves. You stay completely still, hoping she will come towards you Your patience pays off, and the deer emerges slowly, calmly, curiously. She walks towards you. You are completely absorbed, and she leans her head down to smell your hand, to identify you. The deer's beautiful, inquisitive eyes lower as she tries to work out this new presence. You stay here with her for some time, absorbed and profoundly happy at this unexpected communion. Then, as animals do, the deer decides to leave. She lifts her head, calmly looks at you, and slowly turns away. It is clear that she trusts you. You notice that this unexpected meeting has given you a strong sense of calm, of achievement, and of happiness. You're aware that you have only been still, only thought of not scaring her away. You see that the deer could be seen as representing the inner part of you that is innately calm and in contact with the truest point of who you are, the unity, the centeredness, and the peace. It is always there, always ready for you to return to. You now feel with absolute certainty that you are more open, more free, and that you can find this peace whenever you need to. You have the ability to trust that the busyness of life can wait, that you have time to regroup and recenter, knowing it doesn't take long, knowing that you will return better able to create, to cope, and to keep distance from things that do not serve you. You trust that you know how to come back to this place, and what's more, the more you do, the better you will become at letting go. So for now, it is time to leave the garden and come back to the present moment. Take a deep breath and release. Notice once again your body, your connection to the surface beneath you, and gently stretch. One more breath, and you can open your eyes and smile. The atmosphere of this peace and relaxation will stay with you, waiting happily and calmly for a return visit and a union. As Pema Chodron observes, you are the sky, everything else. It's just the weather. I hope that you have enjoyed relaxing with me and look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.